Hey there, beautiful souls. I hope you're all well. So, in today's reading, we are going to see what the universe is trying to tell you, and we will see all kind of messages. I will also use angel numbers in order to see what are the signs that the universe is trying to send you, and what is exactly the message that the universe wants you to know. So, let's proceed towards the pick a pile and see how things are going to move. Alright, so for the pick a pile, I will use angel numbers. And this is the first time actually when I'm using this deck. So let's see which angel numbers are going to represent piles. So for pile number 1, let's see which card we are going to get. For pile number 1, we have 000. Alright, let's see which card we are going to get for pile number 2. We have 911. Okay, emergency number. This is for USA only, the emergency number. And let's see which card we are going to get for pile number 2. For pile number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is interesting. So I will give you a few seconds in order to choose the card that attracts you the most, the one that your intuition is driving you towards, and you will see the cards in a bigger screen. You will even be able to read the messages that are written on the cards. And yes, I will meet you in the reading regarding which card you choose. Hello there, pal number 1. For those of you who have chosen 000, well, the cards is saying guidance, and I will just read the message for you. Angel whispers, you have full support of the divine. The guidance you are seeking is here, and your life is moving in the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning where one cycle ends, a new one begins. Affirmation, I trust in the magic of new beginnings. I feel the support and guidance that is all around me. So this is the affirmation that you can use. But in general, what I felt from this card, just seeing all those zeros, indeed, I sense some kind of a new beginning that is ahead of you. And those of you who are drawn to this card, those of you who have chosen this card, I feel like something new is coming into your life, and the universe is trying to remind itself regarding this new, trying to give you signs so you can just recognize it, so you can know that you are being guided to the right in the right direction. So let's see what the light seers tarot is going to give us as an information regarding these new beginnings that are awaiting you. Just going to reshuffle the deck. Okay. So, please, spirits, give us information what we need to know regarding the new beginning are expecting the people who have chosen pile number 1. What we need to know regarding the messages that pile number 1 needs to know from the universe. We are starting with 5 of Swords in reverse and 7 of Wands in reverse and 7 of Pentacles. Okay, this is interesting energy. So having the 5 of Swords in reverse, this wants to indicate that some kind of confusion, some kind of brainstorm, something that was unclear and something that felt a bit like battlefield for you is about to end. You are about to set free some kind of situation that was tormenting you. You can see this man that is holding his head, and there is a crow that is on his shoulder whispering something. It's like there are dark thoughts in the head of this man, and since this card came in reverse, it feels like you are setting yourself free from some kind of a situation that was troubling you, some kind of situation that was on a mental level, and the universe wants you to know that this situation didn't have some kind of prolific outcome. It was leading towards nothing. It was not something that was worth worrying about or having too much thoughts about. And having the Seven of Wands in reverse, what gets my attention here is that this card is quite meditative, and there is an emphasis on the solar plexus chakra here, which wants to indicate that some of you might be gaining courage, some of you might be gaining some kind of internal light, internal idea, internal knowingness, what is right and what is wrong and in which direction you should move. And also, what also gets my attention in this card, that we have those wands that are in different colors, which might represent something with chakra alignment, especially because the woman in this depiction of the card is meditating, and it's like she's aligning her chakras. So the message from you, from the universe, is to try to align your chakras, to try to reinstate your forces. And since this card came in reverse position, the Seven of Wands usually wants to indicate some kind of defensive action, something that is a bit more defensive. And since this card is in reverse, I feel like the universe is saying to you, just let go of control. Let go of control, especially regarding those thoughts that you might be having. And another interesting thing that was the first thing that came to me when I pulled the cards and I saw the card that is on the bottom of the deck, is the Seven of Pentacles here, especially in this imagery of the Seven of Pentacles, because you can see that here we have a man that is standing towards a plant that is growing. So indeed, what I feel as a message from the universe for you is that you are moving towards the right direction. You are growing towards the right direction. Just keep in mind that you are still in the beginning of your phase. You are not in the ending of it. You are still growing. You are still, maybe you are still fragile. You are going like back and forward. But what this card wants to indicate, that something is growing in your life. Something is starting. And I mean, we got the message from 000 that there is some kind of a new beginning. And from the Seven of Pentacles, you can definitely see that there is some kind of a new beginning, something that is starting and that is growing in your life. So I feel like some kind of a new blessings indeed are coming into your life, and the universe just wants to let you know that it might feel a bit fragile, it might feel a bit delicate at the moment, it might not feel so sure or secure, but things are moving in the right direction, even without you realizing it. And it just wants to say to you that you should let go of all kind of defenses that are making you feel upset or worrying you, all kind of worrying thoughts and things like having some kind of ideas, wondering which way to go or which way to not go. The universe just wants to say to you that there is a plan for you and things are going in the right direction, whether you notice it or you not. Okay, let's keep moving forward and see what else we are going to get. Please, Spirit, give us more information regarding pile number 1. What they need to know from the universe. What message the universe wants to send them. What message the universe wants to send to pile number 1. We have 7 of Cups, 9 of Wands, and 5 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Well, pile number 1, as general impression, you are getting a lot of Wands energy, which wants to indicate that there is some kind of activity going on in your life. There is some kind of action that is going on. And things are moving forward. Whether you see it or not, things are moving forward. And let's start with the cards that we just got. We have the 7 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. With the 7 of Cups, you can definitely see here that you will be in front of choices. You will wonder which choice you should make, which way you should take, because here we have a road that is leading towards something and the man is pointing towards that cup. So it's like you will have choices in front of you, but those choices might lead you to some kind of different roads. Literally, some of you might travel somewhere, might need to relocate somewhere and start over. But in general, there will be some kind of choices that you need to make, and you will need to think about it. Another thing that gets my attention is that there are letters here. For some reason, my eyes are falling on the letters in this card. And yeah, the letters usually want to indicate some kind of growth. You are going to make choices, but those choices are going to affect you in a way that they will help you grow. They will help you to just embrace your characteristics, your personality and everything, and reconnect with yourself and grow from it. This is what I'm feeling. And another thing is that I noticed that this man is having a watch on his hand, which might indicate that the time for something is coming. The time for you to make choices is coming, and maybe you are like in general, maybe something is happening at the moment on astrology level that the time for you to take some kind of action, to make some kind of choice is coming. And under this card we have the Nine of Wands, and you can see how proudly this lady is standing holding her wand, and it's like she has built some kind of a fence in front of her. So it's like some of you might be feeling a bit like restricted. Some of you might be trying to put some kind of borders and not let everybody close to you, in order to keep your mind clear and in order to know in which direction you are about to move. So what I'm feeling from this card is confidence. Yeah, actually I feel confidence. It's like this lady knows what she wants to do, and there is a light on top of that wand that she's holding. So it's like you are going to choose the path that leads you towards your utmost best outcome. You are going to choose the path that is going to lead you towards your growth, and you are going to make this choice confidently. And also I just noticed, I just my eyes are also falling to that fence. It's like you are going to set some kind of boundaries. If there are people in your life that are making you feel upset, or something that is making you feel upset, or not allowing you to grow, it's like constantly you are trying to reach some kind of growth, to get some kind of improvement, but there is something that is pulling you down. I feel like this card wants to indicate to you that you are going to place some kind of boundaries to those things, and you are going to stand tall, because you can see that this girl is standing tall and she's holding her wand with a pride. So I definitely sense some kind of renewal energy and some kind of confidence coming in your way. And we have the Five of Wands in reverse, and in this Five of Wands we have people that are climbing to something, trying to get some kind of a fire energy or something. Here we have a fireball, and somebody's even fallen. Well, from this card I sense some kind of dynamic that that feels a bit intense. And having this card in reverse, it actually wants to indicate that some kind of intense period in your life is about to over. Some kind of a new chapter is opening for you. Because here we had also the Five of Swords, which also had similar energy. It was more on mental level. Here we have more on like physical level. Maybe some of you physically were not feeling that good, or in general maybe you were having a lot of struggles in life, not knowing which way to go. And having the Five of Wands in reverse, I feel like you are about to make peace with something. You are going to find some kind of peace. You are not going to move in random direction like we see. Whoops, the cards are falling down. Like we see in this card, there are people and things are happening in quite random way. It's like they're not organized, and some of them are fallen, but they are not even looking at that person that is like fallen. He's hanging on to something, and it's like they are all trying to reach that fire. There is some kind of competitive environment, and yeah, I feel like having this card in reverse wants to indicate that you are going to find some kind of peace. If you have been in some kind of competitive environment, maybe you are going to get out of that environment that was making you feel like suffocated. Actually, this is the main energy I felt from this card, that in upright position it is like making you feel suffocated. It's making you feel like suppressed, having some kind of overwhelming energy. And having this card in reverse wants to say that you are going to say goodbye to those energies and just take some kind of a new path, because here we see that you are making the choices and you have the confidence and you are putting boundaries, healthy boundaries. All right, let's take some more cards. Please, Spirit, give us a bit more information regarding pile number 1. What we need to know regarding their transformation or movement forward, what the universe wants to say to them, what messages the universe would like to say to pile number 1. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands in reverse, and 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So this is also interesting because we have 2 ace cards. One of the cards is in reverse. So let's start with the Ace of Cups. What I'm feeling from this card is healing, some kind of gentle energy. Some of you, if you have experienced some kind of heartache or some kind of disappointment, I feel like you're about to heal from this, because here you can see that the girl is holding that cup in her heart chakra zone. Actually, it's close to the solar plexus again, just like here. So I definitely feel some kind of shift and change around the solar plexus area and heart area for pile number 1. It's like you are letting go of some kind of emotional trauma and some kind of emotional pain, something that was heavy on you. You are setting yourself free, and you are moving forward in a much peaceful way, because what I'm feeling from this card is peace. You can see how the water is flowing freely and there is a heart in that cup, and it's like she's holding that cup, but at the same time she's not holding it. It's like the cup is levitating just based on energy, and there's a lot of glow coming up from this cup. Well, having 2 ace cards, even though this one is in reverse, it definitely wants to indicate that something new is coming to you. The keyword for pile number 1 is new beginning, something new. And having the Ace of Wands in reverse, well, this Ace of Wands wants to indicate something, well, it has quite a different depiction, because here we see some kind of accent to the third eye chakra, to the brain. I sense some kind of thoughts here, and having this head with like upside down, I feel like you are letting go of some kind of thoughts, because here we see those things that look a bit like spider web, and it's like you are letting go of some kind of schemes, you are letting go of some kind of ideas, something that was leading you in different directions and getting you lost. I feel like you are letting go of this, and yeah, I sense new beginning, but the new beginning is happening in a much more peaceful way, not in some kind of action or not in some kind of dynamic way. It is happening in a much more peaceful way. It is happening with acceptance and peace. And also from this card I can sense some kind of relaxed energy as well, because the girl is with eyes closed, and it's like there is some kind of meditative state in this card as well, which is similar to this card, the 7 of Wands. Well, for pile number one, I definitely sense some kind of peace coming to you, some kind of peaceful times when you are feeling much more at ease and you are able to see things in a much clearer way without having too much stress and having some kind of a new beginning that is much more aligned with what you desire, with what your heart desires. And in the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Pentacles. Well, another 5 cards. This time it came upright. Well, some of you might be feeling lonely. What I see from this card is loneliness. And also, yeah, she's feeling a bit miserable. You can see that this girl is feeling miserable and she's just standing in front of a door. But she's not doing anything. Although the key to that door is right next to her. So this wants to indicate that as a general energy, having this card in the bottom of the deck, it wants to indicate that some of you might be feeling a bit isolated, some of you might be feeling a bit lonely, and also you might be feeling a bit sad, but there is a solution to this. There is a key there that you need to see. It's like it is in your own hands whether you choose to stay in those energies or you choose to unlock the door and pass through it. It's like there is some kind of a door that you need to move through, some kind of a door, and actually the symbol of the door is quite aligned with the message that we got from you, for you, from 000, which is new beginning, and also with the Ace cards. And also with the Seven of Cups, which wants to indicate choices and taking some kind of a new path here. So for pile number one, I definitely feel that there is some kind of a new chance to pass through some kind of a door and move somewhere or do something new, something that will be much more aligned with you. So the messages came quite good, pile number one. Alright, I was planning to take some love and light angel cards as well and see what you are going to get. Let's see. Please, Spirit, give us information. Give us the cards that are meant for pile number one. What the universe wants to say to pile number one. What message the universe wants to give to pile number one? Blessings of innocence and purity. Okay. So, in this card, we have an angel that is giving blessings to an innocent child. And it is like tending hand towards that child. And I feel like in this card, you are the one who is representing the child. And the angel is like the universe. It's like you are going to receive something. You are going to receive some kind of symbolically, the universe is going to tend your hand and help you stand up. Because what I see from the past energies, it's like they were a bit more intense. And it's like now the universe is coming to tend your hand and help you stand up and take a different path. Which absolutely resonates with what we have until now. Let's see what else we are going to receive. Please, Spirit, give us more information regarding pile number one. What the universe wants to say to them, what message the universe wants to give them. It's like with this card, I feel like the universe is saying to you that it always has your back, even when you're not realizing it. Please, Spirit, what else we need to know? What other messages the universe wants to give to pile number one? Okay, these two cards wants to come. I'll take them both. Oh, that's interesting. We have this card just fell. We have move boldly into a golden future. So we have somebody that looks like an archangel carrying white flowers, which look a bit like well, I'm not sure what kind of flowers are these, but what I'm sensing from this card is that also just pay attention. Here we have something around the heart chakra and around the solar plexus. So definitely in this zone something is changing for you. These zones are usually Well, the solar plexus chakra has a lot to do with courage, about confidence, about that inner knowing, that inner sensation of knowing which way you go, having a bit more confidence. And the heart chakra is about expressing yourself and just how you are identifying yourself around the other people, how you are communicating with other people, how you are giving and receiving energy regarding other people. And having so many cards that put accents on these chakras, it wants to indicate that these zones in your life are going to undergo some kind of transformation or upgrade. And seeing this angel here, I feel like this angel is standing in front of you and is like opening some kind of new doors for you, because there is a lot of light behind this angel, and also is holding some kind of a white flower, which wants to indicate that there is some kind of peace, some kind of peaceful times. And I mean, you can see that here in this card there are dark clouds, and when the angel is standing there, it's like the light is making all the clouds disperse. I definitely sense for pile number 1 that something is changing for you, and all the doubts, all the frustrations are going away. Suddenly you might see clearly what you want to do or in which way you might want to move. But I sense some kind of clarity that is coming in your way, because there is so much light in this card. It's like some kind of clarity is reaching you. And then we have helping others is helping yourself. And just take a look. Here we have a man and we have angel above this man, and I think this man is not even realizing that there is an angel that is protecting him. So the message is helping others is helping yourself. But what I'm feeling from this card again, it wants to indicate that you have some kind of protection that you are not realizing. And it's like the universe is guiding you to shine your light and spread it to other people as well. And the angels are actually helping you do that. You might not realize it, but there is some kind of protection around you. There is some kind of angelic protection that is helping you move forward. And that will help you open this new page, that new chapter that is about to come into your life. Even when you feel like Five of Pentacles, when you feel like isolated, seeing this card like this, it wants to indicate that even when you feel alone, there is invisible force behind you that is helping you, that is tending your hand and helping you move forward, helping you move in the right direction. All right, I will take some archangels as well to see which archangels you are going to receive. For this reading, I was planning to use a lot of angelic messages and angelic power, angelic messages to see what the universe wants to give you as a message. Oh my god, I just repeated the word message so many times. Apologies for it. So please, Spirit, give us information. Which archangel is going to give guidance to pile number 1? We have Archangel Mariel. Manifest for the highest good. Work with pure love. Okay, and this archangel has something to do with manifestation, and we have the golden colors and also we have the purple colors, which wants to indicate something regarding the crown chakra and in general around the aura that is above us. And also there is some kind of accent here on the solar plexus zone as well. So definitely there is something around this zone, and it is saying manifest for the highest good, work with pure love. I sense peace and acceptance from this card. The way the archangel is holding his hand, it's like someone in some kind of energy doing something with Reiki or just spreading some kind of energy. It's like, I feel like this archangel is sending you some kind of energy, like Reiki, like invisible kind of energy. All right, let's take some more. Please, spirits, give us more information. What we need to know for pile number 1. What the universe wants to say to them. We have Archangel Mary. Open your heart with compassion and fold others in love. Okay, so another thing that gets my attention is that this card has a lot of green colors, and the green is the color of the heart chakra, and also the message is also something regarding the others. So maybe some of you felt like closed down, maybe some of you felt like you were shutting down people and not letting them closer in. But having this card, it says to open your heart with compassion and fold others in love. So it's like this card is helping you, saying to you that you should open your heart. You should not hold your heart tight and not let it express itself. And also here we have butterflies, which wants to indicate some kind of transformation, some kind of metamorphosis. And I just sense some kind of protection for pile number 1, because Archangel Mary, she's holding that newborn and she's like protecting it. She's I can sense her desire to protect that newborn child. And yeah, actually this is the main energy that I sense from Archangel Mary. Whenever I see Archangel Mary, I sense some kind of protection, like holding on to something and protecting it. And maybe this is some kind of symbolical meaning for your heart. Maybe some of you have had boundaries to your heart and you are like protecting your heart way too much in a way that you were closing it down, you were shutting it down. And since this card is saying to you, open your heart, I feel like the message for you is just to release all those things that have been heavy on you in the past, in your past experiences with people, or maybe past traumas, or whatever has happened to you, and just open your heart for new things. Open your heart for new beginnings without having fears that you are going to go through the same traumas that you've been through, because those traumas has happened in order to help you grow, in order to help you realize something, in order to transform you. They are not something that you should hold on to. All right, let's take one last archangel. So let's see which archangel is going to give you guidance. Oh, we have Seraphim Seraphiel. Tune into divine will, open to higher illumination. So we have a being that is even higher than archangel, and as you can see also with the hand, this seraphim is doing like this and sending some kind of energy. Again, something like Reiki, some kind of energy. So I feel like pile number 1 is going to receive healing. Pile number 1 is going to receive some kind of angelic intervention, or some kind of intervention from universe, and some kind of healing. And the message is tune into divine will, open to higher illumination. So definitely I sense some kind of a new door that is opening for you, and you are passing through that door. I mean, even in this card, in the 5 of Pentacles, we see a door and we see a key next to this door. Yes, the person is feeling sad and miserable. Maybe this wants to symbolize your past experiences, that maybe you are just standing in front of a new door that is about to open for you, but you are feeling a bit like still carrying your past experiences and still feeling a bit hurt. But seeing this card, I feel like this girl has all the potential to just stand up and grab this key and open this door and pass through it and start something new, just as this card is indicating 000, complete new start, complete renewal. Actually, this is the key words for you, the complete renewal for pile number 1. So These were your messages, pal number one. If you enjoyed the reading, please don't hesitate to hit the like button so more people can see it and benefit from it. And also, feel free to subscribe to my channel because your support is really helping me grow, and I really appreciate having all of you on my channel. And yep, that was it. Thank you very much for your time, thank you for your attention, and I hope to see you again. Wish you a lovely rest of the day. Bye! Hello there, pal number 2. For those of you who have chosen 911, the emergency number, well, I do see this number quite often too, even though I don't live in USA, and for me the message is spiritual growth, because whenever I see this number I realize that I need to keep on meditating and just grow spiritually. So the message for you is courage. Let's read it. Angel whispers. A doorway has opened for you, and while apprehension may be felt, allow courage to flow in as you put your best foot forward. You are being encouraged to let curiosity lead you and know the divine has your back. And you have an affirmation as well. I allow courage to prevail as curiosity leads me through new doors. Okay, so indeed, the message for you is courage. Courage that is leading you forward. Courage that is opening doors for you. And indeed, maybe some of you are on the road to find spiritual awakening, and maybe this is the new door that you need to open. But it doesn't have to resonate that way for all of you, but in general, this card wants to indicate you to have courage and just to know that new doors are going to open for you. Just trust your curiosity and don't be afraid to explore. Don't be afraid to try out options and try out new things. Alright, let's see what messages you are going to get from the tarot cards. Just going to reshuffle the deck. Okay, so please, Spirit, give us information. What does the universe want to communicate with, what the universe wants to say to pile number 1? What is the message that the universe wants to give to pile number 1? We have the Chariot cards, we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so pile number 1, having the Chariot, Major Arcana. Well, this definitely wants to indicate that the universe wants to say to you that you are moving forward, that you are moving forward in a fast way, because you can see the fast pace in which those courses are moving. In the classic tarot, in the classic Rider-Waite tarot, the Sphinx, we have 2 Sphinx that are sitting down, they are not in movement, but here we can see that there is a person that is standing on top of the chariot itself, and the horses are moving high speed forward. There is a lot of determination from this card, and I sense some kind of victorious energy that is similar to what we saw from the 911 card, which was indicating courage. And actually, whatever I read about this card from this card is a message. I can see it on this card as well. So it's like having double confirmation that that you are moving forward towards something, and another message that wants to say to you to trust your curiosity and to trust your courage and to not be afraid to explore. And having the Queen of Swords under this card, it wants to indicate, well, I'm sensing some kind of thought process, some kind of a thoughtful energy, and it's like I just noticed something really interesting in this card that I have never seen before. It's I mean, if you can see here in the small angle of this card, we have this cup that is like there, it's, well, it's like locked down by something. It's like there is a small cup with some kind of a liquid in it, and it is put some kind of a fence or something to surround it so it doesn't escape. So this wants to indicate some kind of emotions that are being suppressed, some kind of emotions that are being held captive, they are not being expressed. This is what I'm sensing just from that small detail that I saw here, that there are emotions here within pile 2 that are not being expressed, that are being held as prisoners. And this queen, she seems like a guardian of the prison to me, because she just sitting on top of this and like using logic, not feelings and emotions. For pile number 2, I sense that there will be a lot of logical thoughts, a lot of logical thinkings, and emotions will be a bit suppressed. They won't be expressed that good. There will be a lot of logic, and there might be some kind of new ideas, because I see a bird that is flying up high. It's like you might get some kind of a new idea and move forward with the Chariot card, but at the same time you might undermine your feelings and emotions. This is like a warning to just watch out for feelings and emotions that are held captive, in order to not have them come back to you later in much stronger state. But also this queen is standing somewhere tall. She's like in mountain kind of zone, so it's like she has cleared up her mind, and she knows all the answers. Just seeing her sitting there with her sword, I feel like she knows all the answers, and she knows which way she wants to move. There is a lot of determination coming from her. And another card that expressed determination is a Chariot. So definitely for pile number 2, I sense that the universe wants to say to you that determination is coming your way, and soon enough you will know which way to move, or you are just moving forward. It's like I sense some kind of energy that is moving really fast, energy that is happening literally in a blink of an eye. And you might not be expecting it, but it will come to you soon. This is what I'm feeling. And we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Pentacles wants to indicate something about give and take energy. And I mean giving and receiving. But another thing that gets my attention in this card is that we have an invisible infinity symbol, because here with an aura like light, there is an infinity symbol which wants to indicate some kind of a cycle that is being repeated. It's like it wants to indicate, actually I just got the message right away. For some of you, I feel like there have been some kind of restrictions. You are not being able to receive much from universe. You are not being able to receive your blessings, or you are feeling like you are not receiving enough. It's like you've been pushing forward, you've been trying to do all the things that you want to do, but it felt a bit unfair because you didn't feel the support of the universe. And this is what I feel from this card has been represented. It's like it has been some kind of a cycle in your life in general that you didn't feel much supported. And these cards wants to indicate that there is some kind of movement forward from this energy where you felt that the universe was not giving you what you deserve. It's like there was some kind of unfair situation, or just something that felt unfair. It's like I feel that for most of you, this wants to indicate that kind of sensation that you are like trying to make a step forward, and there is something that is coming and just pushing you like 3 or 4 steps backwards, and you kept pushing forward, but still it felt somehow unfair. And having this card in reversed, it wants to indicate that lack of fairness. All right. Let's see. Actually, I'm curious about this. We saw the Chariot and the Queen of Swords, that you are definitely moving forward. Oh, look, I was going to take cards for this one, but under this card we have a major arcana and we have the star card. And within this depiction of the star, I actually immediately got the message for you, because I mean, just take a look at this girl. She's holding like something like a kite, which actually leads to a star that shines brightest, that shines brighter than any other stars. It's like, if you have been in some kind of situation in your life, if you have had something in your life that felt really unfair, in general your life felt quite unfair, because this was the general energy. It's like you were struggling, you were pushing forward, but some kind of invisible force was coming and pushing you a few steps backwards. And it's like you kept struggling and you kept pushing forward no matter what. And having the star card on the right after this one, here what I feel the message for you is that your light is shining brighter than anything else. It was happening like this in order for you to realize how bright your light shines, in order to power up, in order to toughen up and be able to shine that bright light, be able to shine that light that will reach many people and will have some kind of guidance for you and the people around you. But another thing that I'm feeling from this card is a wish come true, because we have a star card. So indeed, I feel some kind of unfairness that was going on within your life, but it was happening for a reason, and that reason is, you can see the shining star, the brightest star in the card. So it's like it was happening in order for you to just realize how brightly you are shining and how strong you are. All right, let's take some more cards. I feel like reshuffling the deck a bit. So please, Spirit, give us more information. What pile number 2 needs to know, what the universe wants to say to pile number 2. Please, Spirit, give us information, what the universe wants to say to pile number 2. The Hierophant in reverse, 5 of Pentacles upright, and 5 of Cups in upright in the bottom of the deck. Okay. Well, again, I get the message right away from these cards, from these 3 cards, and this one is a general energy. Well, having this Hierophant reversed, it wants to indicate that those of you who have chosen this pile, there is some kind of a higher knowledge for you. There is something that is meant for you, but it's like it was blocked because of some kind of depressive thoughts or depressive experiences. But yeah, having the Hierophant within this depiction, you can see that there is a ladder that is leading towards some kind of a light, and this person seems quite light in the head, the way he is sitting in this meditative state. It's like this person has achieved some kind of simplicity that is making them feel happy and just light and relaxed. So having the Hierophant in reverse, it feels like this journey was a bit untraditional. It feels like yeah, it feels that that there is some kind of a light that you need to reach, but you have had struggles and troubles to reach that light. And again, I sense that you are moving towards something. You are moving towards some kind of a dream come true, or something that is coming your way, something that you were just being prepared for it. And it's like it was not available for you for some reason. That's why you felt the 5 of Pentacles energy. It's like you felt isolated, misunderstood. And also in this card we have a door. a door that might open and there is even a key to that door. So it's like being isolated, being a bit miserable or misunderstood was the key for you in order to unlock some kind of a door that is going to unlock for you in the future, I feel. But it was something necessary. And having the Five of Cups in upright, also this wants to indicate as a general energy some kind of depression kind of energy, something that wants to indicate dark thoughts, feeling regrets, feeling as if something is not going good enough for you, and it's like letting go of everything, feeling disappointment. So the message that I got right away when I pulled these cards was that the universe is trying to say to you, for those of you that are watching this, is that those energies that we have here, those energies were keeping you away from getting enlightenment. They were, I mean, while you are being in isolation, you are learning, you are reflecting on yourself. But having those two energies here, I feel like they were the energies that were keeping you from your true purpose. And your true purpose is some kind of enlightenment, reaching some kind of enlightened state, feeling light just like this person, realizing something about the universe, realizing something about the world we live in, gaining some kind of sacred knowledge. Okay. Yeah, actually, there isn't anything more I can think of regarding this, but another thing that I just noticed, please take a look. Hierophant number 5, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, angel number 555, the number of change. So it's like the universe is saying to you that you were in these energies. You might still be in those energies, but this is about to change because we have the 555 numbers. 555. I don't know how many times I said 5, but it's supposed to be 3 times. This is the angel number. So yeah, I feel like the universe wants to say to you that this is going to change and you were in those energies, but things are going to change towards better because we have the Chariot and you are moving forward and it's going to happen very fast. I feel that those of you who came to this reading for pile number 2, I feel like some kind of big change is about to happen in your life and it's going to happen so fast that you won't even realize how and when it came to you. And you are just going to rush and move forward. It's like life is going to take you and just lead you towards some kind of a new chapter that has nothing to do with these old chapters that you have experienced until now. Okay, let's take another pair of cards and then I will take some oracle cards for you. Okay, please Spirit, give us some more cards regarding the messages that pile number 2 needs to know from the universe. We have the 10 of Cups in reverse and 9 of Pentacles in reverse and Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, a lot of reversed energy came here. This is very interesting. It's like, well, what I'm feeling from these cards is that they were, yeah, I just get different messages from the different cards, but I'm trying to put them together somehow in order to make sense. But for example, from the Page of Swords in reverse, I definitely feel that those of you who came to this reading and chose this pile, you were learning something. You were being quite distracted actually as well, because you can see that this girl is doing multiple things at once and She seems focused, but at the same time, this card came in reverse and it wants to indicate that you were quite distracted. It's like you were not knowing which way you were moving, and it was happening for a reason. And you felt like you are walking on some kind of a tightrope and you might fall. So I definitely sense that this card wants to indicate that some of you, well, not some of you, those of you who came to this pile, I think this message is valid for almost all of you. You were in some kind of a learning process. You were in some kind of a process which was leading you towards your true destiny, and it felt a bit chaotic. Actually, here I sense more energies from the past. Here I sense the main message that came from the universe. And yeah, having said that, here I sense that in general in your life you felt as if you were like walking on a tightrope and you might fall anytime. And it felt a bit quite chaotic. It's like everything was happening in a very chaotic way. Even though it was perfectly organized within the laws of the universe, it felt quite chaotic for you. And then we have the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Well, having these two cards here, the message that I'm getting is that well, some of you felt as if you are not independent, as if everything that you do is pretty much determined by other people or by society, or in general it felt as if you are not able to take charge of your own destiny. And seeing this lady like that, she's holding that pentacle, there's a flower on it and there is a bird on it. It's like well, having this card in reverse, I feel that indeed you had some kind of a hard time to find your independence. You felt as if you were in some kind of hurricane, just seeing this card as well, as if you were walking in some kind of hurricane and you were not sure where the winds are going to blow you and where you are going to settle and what you are going to do. But it's like your life felt a bit as if you were in some kind of hurricane and things were a bit chaotic and you were not sure where you should stand in order to protect yourself from those winds. You were not sure where you can find that shelter. It's like I sense that there was some kind of a life experience that felt as if it was out of your control, as if you lived your life in a way that no matter what you do, you felt like you don't have much control of it, and it felt a bit unfair. And having the Ten of Cups in reverse, also it wants to indicate some kind of shattered dreams. I'm sorry, the retrograde Mercury is kind of affecting me for some reason. Maybe because it's in opposition with my sun. But yeah, the main message I'm sensing from this Ten of Cups is that you had your dream shattered. It's like there were things that you were hoping for, but they were just not happening the way you were hoping for them to happen, and it was feeling quite confusing. It's like seeing this card in reverse, I feel like you were looking at other people's lives and you were just feeling as if yeah, they have everything, but my life is such a chaos. But these are the energies that I sense for the past, because the main message for you is courage and move forward, and this is what we saw here. And yeah, another thing that just again appeared in my mind is that cup that is being locked down. So I feel like indeed you are going to tone down the emotions and feelings, and you are going to become more not scientific kind of person, but person that is operating more with logic and just following through with logic, a bit more clear-minded person. Or maybe you are going to achieve mindfulness and just act in a more mindful way. But something is happening for you and it's happening fast. This is what I feel from the cards. All right, let's take some angel messages for you and see what you are going to get. I will take only 2 cards because I see that this reading is going to become a bit longer than the other pile. So please, spirits, give us information. What the universe wants to say to pile number 2. Walk away from illusions and towards truth. Okay, so indeed, this message, I feel it wants to indicate this past situation that you had in your life. It's like you were in some kind of storm and you were having all kind of illusions and you were not sure what is truth and what is an illusion. And it's like you were in the dark. You were kept in the dark for a reason. You were kept in the dark in order to find your own light. This is the message that I sense from this card. And this is the message that the universe wants to translate to you, that there was some kind of a reason for you to be in that darkness that you might have been. And that reason is in order for you to shine even brighter and to fulfill your life purpose. Alright, let's take one more card from this deck. Please, Spirit, give us one more card that will give the best, the most adequate message for pile number 2. Be the love you wish to receive. Okay, here we have Jesus-like figure, and we have enlightenment from this card. We have, actually, from this card, I'm sensing a lot of enlightenment because there is aura around the head of this person, there is aura in the hands of this person. It's like Reiki kind of, I mean, the person can produce some kind of energy with their hands. And also the heart chakra is glowing with the brightest light. It's like setting something free, releasing some kind of burdens and just becoming one with the light, because the message is, be the love you wish to receive. This might have something to do with the law of attraction, but what I sensed is just be the love you wish to receive is like becoming the light that is going to give some kind of guidance, or just becoming the light that is going to set you free. Just becoming one with the light. This is the message that I felt for pile number 2. It's like you are going to go through something like a spiritual awakening, or I sense some kind of a major change, some kind of a major transformation, and I sense finding a lot of light, finding a lot of peace, and just a lot of determination. It's like in the past, maybe you have lacked clear perspective or clear idea, but now I sense that you are going to find a lot of determination, and you will just know the things that you need to do. They will just come to you in a divine way. Alright, let's take some archangel messages for you as well and see which archangel is going to appear in this pile. Oh, here we also have Archangel Mary. This card indicates protection. It says, open your heart with compassion and fold others in love. So, indeed, for pile number 2, I sense some kind of protection, kind of energy, but my mind got stuck in that second part of the message, which was saying, enfold others in love. I feel like you've been kept in the dark in order to gain some kind of empathy, in order to increase your empathy skills and find your own light. And once you embrace your own light, you will be light for many other people. You will just be able to share your light and wisdom with other people and help them grow and find their own light as well. This is what I felt as a message. And Archangel Mary, I mean, she's covered in green colors. The entire card has greenish colors, which wants to indicate something regarding the heart chakra and regarding your relation with other people, regarding yourself and your relations with other people. finding some kind of peace and healing there. All right, let's take one more archangel. Let's see which archangel is going to deliver you message from the universe. But also in this card we have butterflies, which wants to indicate metamorphosis and transformation. Indeed, pile number 2 is transforming. And then we have Archangel Samael. Choose harmonious responses, act with wisdom and grace. Okay, so from this archangel, I am sensing a lot of determination to act in order to just act with wisdom, actually, because this archangel is holding a cup and also at the same time is holding something like a sword which is a bit hidden. It's like well, it's like, you know, yeah, actually what I'm feeling from this card is some kind of a very graceful energy, knowing when to act with your sword and knowing when to just stay peaceful and calm. I feel like you will be in some kind of perfect state to just stay calm most of the time, but when you're supposed to draw your sword and go to the battle, you will know and you will just act regarding a situation. Actually, this is the main message that I felt from this card. It is to be able to act in accordance to the situation, just being mindful and knowing when to act in a certain way, and just being able to see a situation from far away, being able to predict some kind of situation and knowing how it will go and which action you should take. Just having some kind of clear direction. Alright, well, those were the messages for you, pile number 2. If you enjoyed the reading and find it valuable, please don't hesitate to hit the like button so more people can see it and benefit from it. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, feel free to subscribe to my channel because your support is really precious for me and it's helping me grow. So we are growing all together. And yep, that was it. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention, and I hope to see you again. Wish you a lovely rest of the day. Bye. Hello there, pal number 3. Last but not least, your angel number is 123 and 234 actually. And what I'm feeling is some kind of consecutive, some kind of persistence. Actually, the message for you is persistence. Let's read the message. Angel whispers, keep going. You have completed a task that is in alignment with your soul journey. The divine is okay, I have hard time to... Oh, okay. The divine is letting you know that it sees you and that all of your persistence is paying off. You are being acknowledged. Affirmation. I take steps to stay in alignment with my soul's journey and I reap the rewards of my persistence. Okay. So indeed from this angel number, what I'm feeling is that you are making something consecutively. You are taking step by step and you are taking the right steps and just moving forward in a persistent way. So it's like with this angel number, the universe is trying to say to you that you are on the right path and you are doing the right things, even if you might not realize it. So let's shuffle the tarot deck and see what messages we are going to get for you. Alright, so please Spirit, give us information. What pile number 3 needs to know? What is the message that the universe wants to give to pile number 3? We have the King of Wands in reverse, Ten of Swords upright, and Three of Wands upright. Okay, this is quite interesting. So we have the King of Wands in reverse, which wants to indicate some kind of well, let's take a look at this card first. We have a king that is standing tall. There is a lion behind this king. He might not realize it, and he's in something like a desert. And the message that I sense from this card is a bit confusion, not knowing which way you are supposed to go because the card came in reverse. And also not knowing what challenges are ahead of you or behind you because we have the lion that is standing behind this person. So it's like trying to go through some kind of a trial without actually knowing which way you are going. I sense a bit loss of direction from this card, and it's like having the Ten of Swords as well under this card makes the sensation even stronger because it wants to indicate that something in your life has ended, or even if it hasn't ended. I mean, here we see a woman that is just standing tall and she's like reflecting over something. There are dark birds that are flying, which indicate some kind of dark thoughts or thoughts that might be torturing you. And yeah, what I'm feeling here is that some of you might not know in which direction you are moving. It's like you don't know what step you should take next, and you feel a bit confused. It's like you are standing there and you are reflecting, and you are not daring to make any move forward. And having the Three of Wands in the bottom of the deck as a general energy, it actually wants to indicate that everything is going according to plan. I mean, here also we have a woman that is standing. She's standing with a surfboard. Here she's just standing on something like a cliff and just reflecting. But here we have a woman that is just again standing on a cliff, watching towards the sea. But this time I sense a lot more optimism in this card and having some kind of plan and idea. So what I sense is that at the moment, the universe wants to say to you that you might be feeling a bit lost. You might not know which way to go, and you might feel like you don't have the determination to go that way anyway. But what is ahead of you is not something that should scare you because there is a plan, there is a divine plan which is about to follow. And it's like it wants to say to you that you are not alone. Things are following in accordance, just like with the numbers 1, 2, 3. Everything is happening step by step, and you are moving towards your destiny. You are moving towards your life path. And there is a plan for you. There is a plan, even though when you might be feeling that you are lost, you are unaware which way you need to move. There is a way and there is a plan that is meant for you. Okay. Let's find more messages from the universe. Please, Spirit, give us more information. What pile number 3 needs to know from the universe? What are the messages that pile number 3 needs to know from the universe? We have the Three of Swords, okay. And we have the Emperor card. And we have the Six of Wands, okay. This is quite interesting because we have the Three of Swords and you can see the pain that this girl is feeling. And also this heart, it's like being attached to something. And under this card we have the Emperor. An Emperor that is holding a palm. Well, the message that I get is that this heartache is related with somebody that is on Emperor position, somebody that is trying to control you, or somebody that has tried to control you for some reason, somebody quite confident. And there has been some kind of a situation in your life where your heart was like tearing apart and you were feeling immense pain and everything felt a bit dark and like you were in some kind of a space where it was feeling miserable. And also those red knits that are attached to the heart, it's like there is some kind of attachment, and there is a person that is controlling that attachment. There is someone that is quite confident, and someone that is trying to control the situation, someone that is in emperor position. It's like someone in the past or as a current energy is feeling that they are in control of you, as if they are holding you in their hands, because this emperor is holding that pawn, and he's holding that pawn quite effortlessly. It's like I can do whatever I want with that pawn. But in the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Wands, which wants to indicate the general energy from this situation. So this situation is going to clear up, and it's going to clear up in a victorious way, because whatever has happened in the past or as a current energy that has led to your heartache, it is going to bring you some kind of success. Some of you might literally become famous or just be in the spotlight, because you can see that this girl is in a spotlight, and there are a lot of hands that are like this towards her. Well, they are not depicted that clearly in this card, but there are hands, and there are multiple hands. It's like there is audience, there is some kind of support that is coming your way, and the general energy is that you are moving towards victorious times. You are moving towards some kind of achievement and victory. So I don't know how this is going to resonate, but the main thing that came to me regarding this Emperor and this Three of Swords is that someone was manipulating some kind of situation. Someone was feeling that they can hold you as a pawn in their hands and do whatever they want with you, and it was causing a lot of heartache and disappointment. I don't know what that situation might be and how it might relate to your everyday life, but this is the energy that I felt, that someone had control of you for some reason. You felt like you were being in control by someone, and it felt miserable. But you are moving away from this situation because you are gaining some kind of victory. You can see how confidently this woman is standing with her hands up. It's like she knows that the audience is adoring her, and she knows how to engage with her audience, and she's in the spotlight. So it's like you are definitely overcoming this, and you are overcoming it in a victorious way. I mean, even having this ref around the wand wants to indicate that something is happening in victorious way for you. By the way, apologies for the sounds. It's always noisy here. I don't know what they are doing outside, but they are always doing something. So apologies if you are hearing sounds. All right, let's get some more messages for you, pile number 3. What the universe wants to send as a message. Okay. What the universe wants to send as a message for pile number 3. 8 of Wands. That's good. What the universe wants to send as a message to pile number 3. I will take an extra card. 5 of Swords. Okay, let's take this one. 4 of Pentacles. And in the bottom we have King of Swords. Okay. So we have interesting energies here, pile number 3. We have 8 of Wands, which wants to indicate that the universe is saying to you that something is about to happen in your life in a quick way. Something is going to, well, something might appear out of sudden without you realizing it. Some kind of you might enter in some kind of fast-paced energy, and things might be happening quite quick for you. And this might be related with letting go of something that you've been holding on to. Maybe some of you have been holding on to some kind of energies or some kind of situations. You've been holding on to something that you were just not feeling secure enough to let go. Once you let go of that, something is happening quite quick here with the 8 of Wands. You might receive some kind of message or some kind of invitation or something, but also it might be some kind of conversation that you've been waiting for, but it is happening once you let go of something. And then we have the Five of Swords upright. Well, with this card, what I'm feeling is that there are again some kind of thoughts that might be troubling you, because we have the crows and we have them flying around here in this card, but at the same time we have a crow that is on the shoulder of this person, and it's like trying to say to this person that things will be all right, but at the same time this person is feeling quite confused. It's like having your spirit guide on your shoulder trying to whisper you to just tone things down, but at the same time you feeling overwhelmed by feelings and emotions and thoughts and not being able to process it. And we have a person that is on the back that is feeling victorious. It's like this card represents me of some kind of a warlike situation where two people are in a fight with each other, but they realize that there is no winners in this situation. And also I see something like a blood on this card here. In this zone there is something like a blood that has been spilled. So again, there is some kind of a situation that might have been hard on you. It is similar with that Three of Swords energy that we have here. Something that might have been painful and you are still recovering from that situation. And there is a spirit guide, there is something that is sending you messages from the universe, sending you messages from your spirits. But still, it's like you are feeling a bit overwhelmed to acknowledge those messages. But the good news is that you are letting go of something, and the overall energy is quite good because we have the King of Swords. And as you can see, this King of Swords seems quite confident. He's just sitting there. I sense a lot of masculine energy from this King of Swords, which wants to indicate moving forward kind of energy, active energy. Yeah, this King of Swords is surrounded by multiple birds, and each bird symbolizes something different. For example, we have the owl, which wants to indicate some kind of psychic ability, some kind of ability that you are seeing far away. You are able to see far ahead of you, and you are seeing things clearly with the owl. Also, yeah, it wants to indicate some kind of a wisdom. As a general energy, you have gained some kind of wisdom, or you are about to gain some kind of wisdom from those situations that you might have been in. Then we have the raven. I think this is a raven. This is another card that wants to indicate some kind of a spiritual energy. It's like you have your spirit guides around you, and I feel that you are surrounded by some kind of spirit guides or some kind of messengers around you that are trying to whisper to you that things are going to be all right. And I see you coming out from some kind of difficult situations with a lot more clarity and a lot more determination in regards of what you are going to do next. And also we have a bat that is flying in this card. Bat is usually related with some kind of psychic abilities because they're not being able to rely on their visual senses, and they have an increased sense of sound, and in general they have increased senses. So I sense some kind of psychic abilities for that might be unlocked for some of you. Or in general, you might be relying a lot on your intuition and your senses, because from this King of Swords, indeed I'm feeling a lot of intuition, a lot of clarity, a lot of resolving problems and issues. Some kind of energy where you are just standing tall and nothing can reach you, no confusion. It's like you are seeing through everything. Maybe some of you have been in many painful situations or situations that felt harsh on you, but the overall energy is that from these situations you are reaching some kind of state that is much beneficial for you, and you are able to see things clearly. You are gaining clarity and ability to see things clearly. It's like similar to the message that we have from 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like you are undergoing some things, but all the cards that were coming, they were like trying to hint you that, especially the cards that were in the bottom of the deck, which wants to represent the general energy, things might seem bad, but even the bad things are happening for the better. So regardless of what you're going through, apologies, my voice is going away. Regardless of what you're going through, I feel like it is happening for the better. It is happening for some kind of improvement, and it is moving you towards something better. And the card is saying to you persistence. So just keep moving. It will get better and better. Just keep moving. So I feel like these are the right messages for you, pile number 3. I will take some angel oracles as well and see what we are going to get. So please, Spirit, give us information what messages the universe wants to convey to pile number 3. Apologies if I have said number 2. For some reason the number 2 was in my mind, but this is pile number 3. So please, Spirit, give us information what the universe wants to say to pile number 3. Focus on your blessings. Okay. So in this card we have a girl that indeed she's just sitting somewhere and she's like spreading those flower petals. It's like well, what I'm sensing from this card is that it wants to say to you just to know that you are blessed, just to know that you have talents, just to know that you have all the potential to move forward and do the things that you want to do. And if you focus on that, if you keep that in mind, you are going to overcome the challenges much easier, because you can see that in this card there is some kind of energy that she's letting go of something, she's releasing something. The same way with the Four of Pentacles here. So it's like just knowing who you are, knowing your blessings, and releasing the things that are not serving you, releasing the things that are making you feel upset or lowering your energy. Okay, let's take some more cards. Please, Spirit, give us more information. What pile number 3 needs to know regarding the messages from the universe. Celebrate the beautiful gift of life. Okay, another message for you to just celebrate. Yeah, literally it's saying celebrate the beautiful gift of life. And maybe now it's the time for you to realize that life is a gift, and there is a lot of light going on in this picture, and there are blue colors which wants to indicate something with the throat chakra, something with expressing things, maybe expressing gratitude in order to receive more things to be grateful for. But yeah, also having the newborn might want to indicate some kind of a new beginning for you, some kind of a new path that you might take, or just letting go of old patterns and starting something with a new mentality. But yeah, I feel like this card just wants to indicate to you to celebrate the beautiful gift of life, just like the title says. And all the lights and all the blue colors, they just want to indicate something regarding expressing that gratitude towards the universe. All right, let's take some more cards. Please, Spirit, give us more information. What pile number 3 needs to know? What message pile number 3 needs to get from the universe? We have move boldly into a golden future. Okay, so having this card, we have this archangel that is, there is a light in the heart chakra zone, and he's holding a flower, a white flower, which has something to do with peace. And there is a lot of light behind this angel or archangel. He's been surrounded in some kind of silvery colors. He's been dressed in some kind of silvery colors, and there are even clouds around this archangel. And it's like those clouds are this person. Yeah, well, actually, what I'm feeling from this card is that something new indeed might be waiting for you, because this card is saying to you, move boldly into a golden future. And indeed, 1, 2, 3 is through 3, 4 is like some kind of consecutive steps that you are taking. You might not even realize in it, but you are moving boldly towards some kind of a new future that is awaiting for you. And things are opening up for you because you can see that the clouds are dispersing and you are just moving forward. Okay, that's quite interesting. I will take some archangels for you as well and see what archangels you are about to get. Pile number 3. Please, Spirit, give us information regarding pile number 3. Which archangel wants to give message to pile number 3? Archangel Lavender. Prepare for soul healing. Forgive and release everyone. Okay. Another card that wants to indicate releasing something, just like in this card. Here you can see that there is a lot of gentle energy and there are birds flying. So also there is a purple colors which wants to indicate something with the crown chakra. It's like embracing the divine power, embracing the divine healing energy, and letting go of all the traumas, letting go of all the things that are weighing you down and just setting them free, and just embracing that energy of freedom, embracing that renewable energy. But indeed, for pile number 3, what gets my attention just now is that we had so many birds. We had a lot of birds for pile number 3, which might be significant sign for you. Maybe, well, the birds are flying, the birds have freedom, so it might have indicate something that you need to let go of something indeed. And we also had this message of letting go of something, releasing something in order to heal. So it came quite often. Maybe it is something in your life that indeed you need to release in order to move forward. Let's see which archangel will deliver more messages for you. We have Archangel Joes. Align with the highest, go with the flow. Again, another card. Well, this card also has something to do with the heart chakra. And the heart chakra is related with the way you express yourself, and not just express yourself, but the way you interact with other people, and the way you just hold things like yourself and the other people, where you stand and how you can align yourself with the other people. And also it also might be love related because we have the 3 of Swords. So in this card it is indicating to you that you should align with the highest and just go with the flow. Again, there is some kind of light kind of energy. There is energy that is flowing freely, and there is even a dolphin which wants to indicate some kind of loving energy, some kind of gentle energy, energy of positivity. It's like just moving with the flow and letting go of all those heavy energies. Okay. But for pile number 3, I feel like there is a lot of like releasing kind of energy and alignment with the flow, alignment with the universe. It's like the universe is inviting you to align yourself with it. Let's see which is the last archangel that is going to give message to pile number 3. We have Archangel Gabriel. Okay, shimmer with diamond light. Express your creativity. So with Archangel Gabriel, I feel that again there is some kind of protection, because Archangel Gabriel, just take a look, it's quite similar. It's holding the same white flower just like this archangel here. It's like something is opening up for you, and he's also holding something like a diamond. Something, yeah, it actually does look like a diamond. So it's like your journey is taking some kind of a new path. It's taken some kind of a unique path. There is something very precious about your journey, and you should just embrace it. It's like the light is opening for you, the path is opening for you, and there is a lot more light coming to your way. Yeah, actually, this is the message that I felt. No matter what you're going through, pile number three, it feels like it is leading you towards better, even if you are not realizing it. But step by step, you are moving towards something better, and you are moving towards realizing of something and just finding peace and clarity. But the general message for you is just to go with the flow and just trust the universe. Trust that the universe always has your back and it's leading you towards something better. Also, from Archangel Gabriel, we have express your creativity. So, and also there are bluish colors. So, again, another message that you might just express those things that feel heavy on you in order to release them. Alright, well, these were your messages, pile number three. If you enjoyed the reading, please don't hesitate to hit the like button so more people can see it and benefit from it. And also, feel free to subscribe to my channel because your support is really helping me grow and we are just growing together. So it's an absolute honor for me to guide you on your way. And yep, that was it. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention, and I hope to see you again. Wish you a lovely rest of the day. Bye.